Hi, and welcome to AntLab Games, where we give you our real impressions while we play. I'm your host, Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
And today, we present
Lost
Ruins of Arnak.
Lost Ruins of Arnak is a highly thematic exploration game where players compete to discover artifacts, defeat guardians, hire assistants, and research a long-lost temple. It plays 1 to 4 explorers in about 30 minutes per player, and has been regarded highly by many of our gaming friends. Is this game worth the glowing praise?
Right.
What are you doing with all these compasses?
I'm about to do it right now.
Okay.
You're about to see what I'm doing with all these compasses.
Or should it remain lost, like the ruins themselves?
Oh, and I can't even go anywhere else. Oh.
Find out now, as we show you how it plays.
All right, we're back.
Welcome to our ruins.
Welcome to the ruins. So, what is the Lost Ruins? What are the Lost Ruins of Arnak?
That's a question. Hopefully we will go up this research track and find out.
We will. So, in the Lost Ruins, of Arnak, I keep wanting to say the Lost Ruins of
I know,
Arnak.
yeah.
But it's just Lost Ruins of Arnak. So, in Lost Ruins of Arnak, we are, think of us as explorers
the
on an
scientists,
expedition, right? Expedition discovers a mysterious secret island called Arnak, where we have just landed on the shore and we're setting up our base camps and we're going to start exploring inland and doing research to try to discover the Lost Temple.
Exactly.
Right? So, pretty exciting journey.
Yeah, we get to
about
be
get on.
archaeologists.
Or explorers.
And
Are we digging up
explorers.
dinosaur bones? Well, maybe we are exploring
maybe. I don't
historical
know. You
sites.
don't know
Who knows? Yeah, we may find something. So, take a look at the board.
Our sideways board.
Our sideways board. So this is the recommended setup, sideways actually, just because this board is so long, having it go
We
up
actually
and
had
down.
it set up the opposite way, and it did fit on the table.
It fit, but we would have
But-
had to actually, I think I would need an extensions to
We
get
would need
to
that
the
stick.
Yeah,
I'm
that
telling
stick
you, we
to
need those
move,
sticks.
like at a craps table. I'd have to
Yeah.
move stuff around, but I don't think that would have worked for all you. But here is the setup for Lost Ruins of Arnak. We could go over the board real quick.
Yeah, let's just do
You
a
want to go
high-level
over the top
overview?
section?
Sure.
I'll take sort of this area, and then we'll get to it.
Absolutely. So here at the top we have artifacts, and we also have items or tools that are going to help
Tools,
us
yeah.
on our expedition.
I guess you call it equipment, right?
Equipment, yes. And we also have this staff here, which will denote which round we are in. So this game is going to be played over 5 rounds. And as we move down from round to round, more artifacts are going to be available to us, and fewer tools will be available to us. As would be the case if we were actually out on an expedition, I suppose.
That's to signify as you push further into the island, we're going to be getting less and less support from our boat.
Mainland,
Yeah,
the
from the boat, as you'd call it, the mainland, right?
Right. Yeah.
Cool.
Excellent. We also have a few decks up here to serve as discard or exile piles for these cards, and we'll explain how that works a little bit later.
Right.
And then I guess, why don't you take from down below up towards the
And
top
roll it up?
here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so down at the very bottom is just our supply, right? So that's just where all of our items are. In this game, all the resources are coins, tablets, compasses, arrowheads, and gems.
yeah.
Well, they're called gems, I think. So they could be rubies. They look like rubies. This is our supply for our discovers, our ruins, or our sites. You'll see that in a little bit. Then we have our guardian stack, which is scary and crazy. We have assistants that we can recruit into our expedition that can help us along the way. Up here on the top half of the board is the temple research track. So we're going to be just researching in order to find the lost temple. This is a double-sided board.
Yes.
So for this playthrough, we actually thought we'd take you to through the advanced side of the board. I guess you want to call it the advanced, because the other side is the bird temple, and that's the side that's recommended you play for your first game.
Right.
Or until you get comfortable with the
Yeah.
game. Flip it over, you play on the snake temple. It's a little more complex.
A little
it's
more sinister.
Yeah, I think so. It's just a little more challenging, so it's more puzzly, I think, which is good. I think we want to give you sort of a little bit different experience.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
absolutely.
than what's going on outside right now. So in the center is really the island, right? The inland. So this is where we're going to be exploring. Now there's 2 different exploration sites. There's site 1, which is right here, identified by that symbol. And then there's site 2, which is these 4 locations up above.
Right.
It's a lot more expensive to get out to site 2 just because it's so far inland. So we're going to probably be focusing on site 1. Down here is really our base camp sites where we can actually just perform actions here. And it's a lot cheaper because it's all within walking distance.
Right.
And we're kind of like, all right, we just got to the island. Hey, there's some cool caves around the ocean.
Yeah.
You can kind of explore, and
Right.
you start getting more artifacts and more clues to what's actually happening in there.
And I would say strategically, and you'll see this throughout the game, in the beginning of the game, obviously you'll be able to, reap these rewards and it's going to be great. But as you work through the game, we're going to be hopefully building some engines that do us even better than just, wandering around the caves close to base camp.
For sure. For sure.
We'll see.
Okay, so that's the whole board and all
Yeah.
the components. Now, each of us has a base camp, right? This is our player board.
Right.
And our player board, we have 2 explorers. We started with different goods because I'm player
order,
2, you're player 1. So you got 2 coins, I have a coin and a compass. Now, up here, we each have 6 cards. Now, keep in mind that this is a deck builder, this game.
It is.
And
It
as
has a
much
deck
as it doesn't
building
look like a
component,
deck builder, there's a definite deck building component to this. So each of us starts with the same exact cards. You're going to have 2
Fear
what you
cards.
want to call funding
Yeah.
cards, 2 exploration cards, and 2 fear cards. Now these fear cards are good for getting around, but that's about it. At the end of the game, they're worth negative points. So you're going to want to thin your deck of these cards at some point. But we each start with these 6. We're going to start with a hand of 5 cards to begin with.
Yes.
And on your turn, you can do a number of different actions. So you can, and they're pretty straightforward. You get 1 action, and then you're done, and then just going to keep going until we all pass.
Yeah.
So the way the turns go is basically, like I said, you take your action, and those actions can be dig at a site. So you can dig at one of these sites, or one of these sites once they've been discovered. You could discover a site. You can overcome one of the guardians at the site, and we'll go
Explain
into that
that as we
later.
go,
Yeah. Or you can buy an item card, or for the cost of gold coins at the bottom, or you can buy an artifact for the cost of compasses. Now, compasses represent exploration.
Yeah, it's kind of like how much time it took you to actually find that artifact, I guess. So, and then finally, you can work your way up this research
Up the
track
research
of
track.
the temple track. So,
Yep.
yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And as always, we'll go over the
Yeah, and the one last thing you got to really keep track of in this game is that cards, there's 2 types of cards, really. There's cards that have, like these, they have an action that you can take, which it costs your action for your turn.
Right.
The cards that we start with have this lightning bolt symbol, which means it's a free action. So I could spend this card just to get that coin.
Right.
That wouldn't cost my turn.
Yep. Anytime you see that lightning bolt, and you'll see them like on the assistants as well sometimes, we can take that just as a free action whenever we
It happens anytime in your turn,
Yeah.
in any order, just like any other free action rules, right? So let's draw up our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards,
Oh, great.
and we will get into this exploration.
All right. All right. Well, this isn't great.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat you
Yeah,
are.
as a young explorer, of course, we are early in our expedition. We've got like nothing but fear and a little bit of cash.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. So for my first action, the way this works is, again, like Anthony kind of alluded to, your cards can sometimes be dual use. So you'll have an icon in the upper left, which will depict usually a symbol that is going to be required to take the actions on the board. And you also have that lightning bolt, which you can actually use as either a compass or a gold in this case. And then you've got these fear boots, which is just basically you walking around in fear.
Yeah, it's very
to
scary
get
business.
stuff. And I think I will start off by, I'll play my fear cards. I'll play a boot, and I'm going to place my archaeologist out here. Boom, in this boot spot. And I'm going to get 2 compasses for that. Now, important to note that once you place your archaeologist out on the board, very seldom can they move. Only under certain circumstances, if you have a card that lets you replace or move them somewhere else. Relocate them, can you do that? So once they're out there, they're pretty much stuck.
Yeah, you can't pull them back. So
Yeah.
on your turn, they're out there. They're pretty much going to stay there unless, like Francis said, you have a card that allows you to do that, which is, it's not common. So I'll follow suit, I think, and move my guy here and take 2 coins.
Okay.
And the reason we're playing a card is you play a card into your play area, and you play it for the transportation cost, like you said, right? So the boot base camp just costs a boot.
Right.
Now you can pay any. So there's 4 different movement transportation types. There's a boot, there's a boat, a car, and a plane.
Right.
Plane's at the top of the house. So plane can be used for any movement. Boats can be used for boats or boots. Cars can be used for cars or boots. Boots can be used for just boots.
Yeah.
In the 2-player game, this weird little water symbol is basically covering up a double boot cost spot, which is what you would have in a higher player count game. In 2 players, you cover all of those, so it tightens up the board.
Yeah.
There's also some missing tiles up here because they're only for 3 plus players.
Right. All right. So I think I kind of want to go on like an expedition.
Oh, you're going out already.
I think I might.
You're not wasting
But I'm thinking about what I want to do here. So, I don't really like any of this stuff that's out there for purchase.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Okay.
But that's okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play this card for the compass. So essentially I'm getting that compass. And then for my action, I'm going to pay 3 compasses.
Right. So you're going to do a discover a new site action.
Right. And I will pay those.
So 3 compasses is the cost.
And I'm going to place my archaeologist out. Now, again, this is where these symbols come into play, because I have to look back in my hand again and figure out, okay, what kind of mode of transportation do I have? I have boats in this case, and I also have cars. So I could take cars, boats. I cannot take planes, and I can't go to this spot that takes
Double boots.
Because I only have 1 boot left. So I could go... and so maybe I'll go up there. I'll take the boat.
All right, because remember, even though she paid the exploration cost,
I still have to pay
she still
the
has
boat.
to ferry her explorer out there.
I know. So I'm going to go out here. And now, because I went out here, I get to claim this
Idle.
idle token. I put that here. I automatically get what's depicted, which is what I was kind of thinking about what I wanted. So I have my little tablet. This immediately gets flipped over and put down here with all of my suitcases and my other stuff. Don't really want it to get like lost up here because that gets really confusing. I will be able to use this up here. I can put this here to activate one of these free actions to get some resources or something later on. But the downside to doing that is that this is worth 3 points. If I cover up this, I'm actually losing that end game point. So you want to be smart about when you're using those. Right now, I'm just going to leave that there. Now, next thing that's going to happen, if you could pull me out a
you want
number
your
one.
number 1.
Yeah, because I get to see. So
go ahead,
this is the cool
reveal.
thing. Oh, it's a ruby. Okay.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty cool. So I get a ruby. I've discovered this cat thing. And now...
Very cool. But it
Next, most
doesn't come without
importantly, it
peril.
doesn't go without peril. So the guardian comes out, and this guardian looks like a giant, some kind of scorpion or something.
Cool.
So what we see on this card, or this tile, I guess, is a couple of things. So this is what I need to pay, or what someone will need to pay eventually, to get rid of this guardian.
Right.
And then up in the upper right-hand side of that tile is the immediate effect that guardian will be able to grant me, or whoever, I guess.
It's kind
of like
you
the
can
boon
use it later on,
for killing him, but you can use it later. So the caveat to defeating him is that, first of all, it's not something I can do right now because you do have to take an action to do it. Your archaeologist does have to be on site with that with the guardian. So at the end of the round, if I haven't defeated that, not only am I going to get a fear card, but my archaeologist is going to come back kind of running from the hills afraid, I guess, because he didn't defeat him. And then it's a free spot open for, like, Anthony could jump on there and not only get the ruby, but also
overcome that guardian.
defeat the guardian as
And
well. So.
they're worth 5 points at the end of the game.
Yeah, exactly. So you do want to try to
You
defeat
definitely
them.
want to get them.
So here's
So that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
All right, and nothing. That's all that guardian does. All they're going to do is give you fear cards, and fear cards just clog up your deck. If you're wondering what the big deal is, that's the big deal.
That's the big deal.
The big deal. All right, so let me see what my options are here. They're not great.
Yeah, this isn't.
My options are not looking great right now.
Super.
No, they're actually quite bad. Yuck. I guess I don't know if I don't know if I necessarily want to do that then. Ugh.
The costs are so much higher.
Yeah, on this side of the board, it is very,
so
very
difficult.
expensive, and they're not really giving me anything good. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play this card to get a coin. That's a free action. And then I'm going to spend my 4 coins as my true action. I'm going to buy the binoculars.
All right.
So this, when you buy an item, this is very important because everything you buy is you treat it differently.
This is the deck building.
Buy an item, it goes face down at the bottom of your deck. That's it. Everything slides towards the wand, the staff.
Yeah, and then I'll refill that.
And then you refresh. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Ooh, I like that one. All right. I would like to defeat this thing, but I don't have a compass or one of those things. So I'll do this then. I'm gonna do. Oh, I can't. See, I don't have any more archaeology.
That's unfortunate.
That's not good.
Let's put these side to side.
Oh, side to side.
Yeah, well,
better.
they can't really see
good.
anything below your player board.
This is not good. Now. Wow.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to get an arrow then?
You're probably not.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stall and just do this. I'm gonna pay a ruby.
Mm-hmm.
And could you push my magnifying glass up?
So you're doing research.
Yes. So the way that this research track works, and you'll see this as we do a little bit more research, is you have a magnifying glass and you have a book. And the magnifying glass indicates kind of what you have discovered. Your book is kind of like your log, so that's you writing it down. You can't write down stuff that you haven't discovered yet, so you always have to have your magnifying glass on or ahead of your book.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of why the bonuses are a little bit heavier for the books too.
Yep. So your magnifying glass earns
This
you
gives me a coin.
1 coin for that level.
Okay.
And that's it. Man. Yeah, I guess I could kind of do something similar. But yeah, so what I'll do is I'll play my fear card, take my other explorer out here to get 2 tablets. That's your turn.
Oh, I don't like this. Yeah, I mean, I could, like, I have this idol that I could use to get some stuff, but I don't have enough to get, like, a compass and an arrow. I just don't. So I may be out of luck for that. Yeah, because even going up this track, I'm only going to get 2 coins.
Mm-hmm.
If I could manage to get a ruby. All right, so what I will do instead then is I'm going to use this as a coin.
To get a coin, and now you've got 4 coins.
And now I'm going to pay 4 coins to grab this aeroplane as an item. This is so good for later.
Yeah.
I'm so happy this came out early.
Airplane is good.
Yeah.
All right, that's your turn.
Yep, your turn.
And I'm going to
Sturdy boots.
spend a compass and 2 tablets to move my magnifying glass up here and get a coin. Your turn.
Yeah, this is so bad. I think I'm gonna have to pass.
You pass?
All I have is a fear card left.
All right.
And it has to stay in my hand. I'm not happy about it.
It doesn't. You can discard it.
It does.
Yeah, you don't have to keep it when you go into the next round. You can get rid of any cards.
Oh, I thought I had to keep it. I'm
Well,
going to
you
keep it
can keep
anyway,
it.
though. No, I'm going to.
You're welcome
And
to.
the thing is, the fear cards are okay in the beginning because you need them. Like, you don't want to spend your good cards to go and do this stuff, the boot stuff. You know what I mean?
True.
So, it's okay.
It's better to just not have fear cards at all, in my opinion. All right, so you passed.
Yes.
So I'm going to do a free action, which is just getting 2 compasses for these guys. And then I'm just going to pass as well.
Okay.
So that's it. So at the end of the round, the first thing you do is you bring back your explorers. And if you happen to be on a space where there was a guardian, you earn yourself a fear card.
He ran away, afraid,
Yep.
in peril.
Yes, he did. So then you take your cards that were in your play area only, and you shuffle them up. This is very important because this is how the deck
And
is
then
built.
you put them on the bottom of your deck.
That is right. And now you draw 5. So you're always going to get what's left on top of your deck to play for the next.
Plus, hopefully, not a bunch
a
of
lot
other
of
crap.
A lot better stuff.
All right.
So that was the end of round 1, right?
Yeah.
So what we do have to do as well is you go to the wand, the staff, and then you discard the card on each side of it.
Yes.
And then slide it over to round 2 and bring out two
artifacts.
artifacts. So as it slides, more artifacts are going to come out.
Ah, there it is.
Less items. What do we got?
Ancient wine.
Oh, that was not bad.
That one.
All right, so we are ready to begin
Round 2.
round 2. All right, the last thing we do is pass the player 1 marker.
Pass the clock.
So I am player 1. All right, what to do? So I think, there's some good stuff out here that I can do. I'm gonna go ahead and take a boat, I think. Take a boat out to
No.
That location?
That's my spot.
and get that gem.
Are you going to defeat that thing?
At some point this turn. That's my hope.
I really kind of wanted that.
See if I can. Just have to discard a card, a compass, and an arrowhead. That's a lot of goods I need to get.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to do this. Fear. And go back out here and get 2 compass again. 2 compasses.
Wow. Okay. I guess what I can do is play my binoculars. So now that allows me to activate any level 1 site. Interesting. So I could get another gem.
You could. That's pretty good.
I want that right now.
I don't know.
I want to hold off on that for now.
I'm gonna wait and see what else comes out.
Yeah, because there might be some better exploring to do here. So instead, I will play this exploration card for a compass,
Okay.
which now allows me to do a travel action, right?
Sure.
So what do I want, though? Do I want...
Discover a site.
Yeah, I want to discover a site. So I think I'm going to spend my 3 compasses. I'm going to take a car. And I'm going to drive over to this guy
Okay.
and take this. And that'll give me a compass as well. And let's see what it is.
I'm eager.
Me too. Oh, 2 more compasses.
that one's so
or I can get a item for free.
Yeah, items for free.
I'm going to look at those items first. What do we have?
Okay, so we've got an army knife, so you can choose 2 different options, and you can basically grab a bunch of
This
stuff
is a
for
Swiss
exile
Army
card.
knife. Cool.
We have a whip. Exile this card to buy an artifact for a discount of 4 compasses, which is
Alright.
basically like getting it for free.
Yeah.
A steamboat, which is going to be instant to compasses.
Okay.
And sturdy boots.
I will take the Swiss Army knife
Oh, okay.
because that gives me the most options,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
For
it's
free.
Not bad.
And we have to bring out a guardian
Yes, you do.
to see. Now I'm up
Wow,
against 2
you
guardians.
are just.
Look at
wow,
that.
okay.
Big
Wow,
owl
wow.
guardian. Stone owl
do that.
guardian.
You're cute.
All right, you're up. What are you going to do?
Well, I think that I am also going to go out and discover a site. So I'm taking my aeroplane, which allows me to take the site action with a discount of plane, which basically gives you a discount on anything because planes are king. If discovering a new site, which I will be, you also have a discount of 2 compasses. So I'm only going to pay 1 compass to go out there.
Yep.
And discover a site. And I think I will take maybe one of these exile ones. So maybe I'll take the boat. Yeah, I'll take the boat one. And I'll take this guy, and that allows me to discard or exile, get rid of any card. And I'm going to get rid of the sphere card.
Any card in your hand or
your
in your play area.
Right, so goodbye.
All right, so you have a site.
Oh, well, that's just perfect.
Oh, that's nice. So you're going to earn yourself an arrowhead and a compass.
Oh, that's so pretty. Okay.
And a guardian.
Oh, boots and a ruby. Yikes.
That's expensive.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Man, we've got some pretty dangerous sites out here. I don't like this one bit. All right,
our investors are
I'm
like,
just gonna,
no.
Yeah, they're like, you need to get
happening?
lost. I'm going to pay a ruby because my move is actually going to be to move my book up this path.
Okay.
As long as I don't go past my magnifying glass, I'm okay. But that gets me a reward of 1 assistant. And I'm going to choose any one of these. I will take the captain,
Oh, the captain.
who, for a free action, I can use him as a boat to drive me somewhere, or to get a compass.
Yeah, that's good.
It's my turn.
Very good. I would like to go up that track too. But I have to defeat this guy. Ugh, but I can't. Oh, this is so bad. This is like actually really not good at all. Oh my gosh, I'm so stuck. This side of the board is so difficult. I need to find a way to get a ruby. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to...
You have the tools.
Oh, and I can't even go anywhere else. Oh, I don't have the tools. I kind of do.
You do have the tools.
Yeah, I do. I just don't want to. I just don't want to do it. So I guess I will... I'll do this. And I'm going to get a... I'm going to have to get a compass and a coin.
What'd you do?
I went here.
Oh,
this
all
is like
right,
free.
yeah.
I'm doing free actions here.
So you locked your idol
I don't
in
like
the top, and these start to cover up points you could get in
They
game.
do. This is like
But they
not...
give you some good stuff.
Well, yes and no.
If you can,
Not really.
if you can afford it, it's great. But if you can't, then
Yeah, then it's not good.
it's not
Like
good.
I'm giving up 3 points right now, and I don't like it. I'll do this to get myself a ruby.
Why you lock
And
both?
I know. I had to. And then for my action, now I have to think I could either move my book up, right? Which could give me an assistant, and one of those assistants could let me like draw a card,
And discard.
but discard a card. Which is good. Or a compass. But I think I really need to get rid of this guy because I don't want any more of that fear. So for my action, I will play a fear card and this ruby.
So for the boot, you're playing a fear
Yeah,
card
the
for the
boot.
boot.
Yeah, sorry.
And a ruby.
And ruby.
And that defeats him.
Defeats him. I defeats him.
You defeats him.
So I get to keep this thing.
It's a bird thing.
This
you can
bird
put it on the
thing.
side of the board,
This bird over
actually,
here?
if you keep it tight to the board.
No. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you can see that. I'm
Yeah.
looking at the screen. So, yeah, so there's that. Now, again, the cool thing about this is that up in the upper right, there's this airplane. I could flip this if I ever need an airplane or any other kind of travel token.
Yep.
But for now, he just stays there.
Yeah.
That's it. Your turn.
You're good? All right, so then I'm going to play my binoculars now and activate any site. And the site I'm going to activate is this one to get a compass.
Oh, of any site.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
That's exactly what you need
an arrowhead. Your turn.
to defeat that thing.
And this is not a free action, so the text on the card is
Yeah.
the action.
Ooh. Oh, that's good.
Mm.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's great, actually. Yeah, okay. this is what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to spend 3 compasses.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to buy this. The Pathfinder's Sandals.
So you're purchasing an artifact.
Yeah, so the way artifacts work is instead of them going into your deck immediately, you actually get to take the action right away for free. So there is a cost associated with these artifacts if you want to use their actions later on. But when you first receive them, you get to take it for free right now.
Yep.
So I get to relocate a placed worker to one of the base camp spots and activate it. So I will take, for example, I can just take this guy, right? And I can move him somewhere else. And I think I'll move him over here. There. To get a ruby.
Right.
And
You
by
have to
discarding
discard
a
a
card,
card
so
and
I'll
get a ruby.
discard.
All right, and then there's your ruby.
Thank you. And this is already down, so.
Then you slide it towards the...
Oh, towards the staff,
Yep,
right?
Everything
There we go.
slides towards the staff.
Oh, there's even a little.
And there's a little arrow
Oh,
there.
cute arrow to tell you.
If you look for it, it's there.
All right, your turn.
All right, so I'm going to do a overcome a guardian action.
Okay.
Because I had to get rid of one of these guys because there's too many. So I need to discard a card, which I have, and I need to pay a compass and a arrowhead, and I get this guy. And he goes here, and I think I'll use him now.
Okay.
His free action is draw a card, so I'm just going to use him. I can do
Keep
it
you in the
anytime.
game.
Keep me in the game one more time. So we'll see what happens.
One more time.
Mm-hmm.
Great. So, okay. So I have some options here, actually. I could move my book up, right?
Yeah.
Which would get me an assistant, which is great. Or I could use my ruby with my, like my parchment thing, and move my magnifying glass up another notch and get 2 coins. But I think I should probably move my book because I kind of want one of those assistants.
Okay.
I just don't know which one. Maybe that plain person. Like, the assistants aren't that great, these ones.
They're not bad. They're
I don't know.
better than
They're
nothing.
not terrible. Okay. Fine. I'll pay just the ruby. And I'll move my book up to meet my...
Okay. That's you.
Thank you.
All right, so you get a coin, 1 coin.
No.
Oh, no,
I
you don't.
got my
Sorry,
coin.
which one do you want?
I'll take the pilot.
The pilot?
Yes.
All right, there you
Thank
go. All right, so my turn. So I'm gonna actually move my idol up here like you did, and I'm gonna take the arrowhead. And for my action, I'm going to spend the arrowhead, the coin, and the compass. Arrowhead, coin, compass to move my
Nice.
magnifying glass up here, and this will
Alright.
earn me a tablet.
Good work.
Now it's your turn. Oh, and 2 coins. Boom, boom.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Your turn.
I'm gonna pay this just to get a compass.
Okay.
So I'll take a compass. And I'm gonna activate her for a coin. And I am going to pass. I can't do anything else.
All right, you passed.
Yep.
Excellent. That's
So you can-
exactly what I wanted
Was
to
that your
hear.
plan?
That was my plan, actually, the
Okay.
whole time, was to get you to pass just
Mm-hmm.
now. Yeah, this guy doesn't give me much. So what I'll probably do is I will spend my 2 coins and buy the whip.
The whip. Wow, you're like a regular Indiana Jones.
That's what they call me. So I will take that.
Okay. You didn't want sturdy
And
boots?
you passed.
I did.
So I
Was
just
your
keep
turn
going
yet?
until I'm
Until
done.
you're done.
Yeah, I wish I had another coin. I would have bought that too.
Gold pan, yeah.
So I'm gonna exhaust him for free. Take a compass this round. You want to use them because they reset every round.
Right,
They
exactly.
refresh.
Yeah.
All I have left is a fear card, so I can't do anything else. So I'm going to just pass.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. So we are end of the round. First thing we do is we bring our explorers back. I bring him back from a baddie. So I'm going to get a fear card.
There you go.
So I'm going to start getting rid of these
Yeah.
at some point. He comes back. We trash this card, and we
I can
trash
do that.
the steamboat. So yeah,
Yeah.
you can refill that. And this gets slid down.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys get shuffled. There's so many fear cards.
I know.
Refresh this dude.
I guess technically
Did you
I should
slide
be
them
sliding
down?
this down. There we go.
Which one came out just now?
These two.
Okay, yeah, that one gets slid.
Oops, yeah. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
All right, so
Okay.
once we're shuffled, back under the deck, draw 5, pass the clock.
All right. All
All right, you
right.
lead us off.
The Pathfinder's sandals.
Oh man. Oh cool.
I feel like these were like the sandals that were in style like a couple years ago. Those gladiators. It's so ugly.
They are pretty ugly.
All right. All right. I'm gonna do this. 1, 2. Your turn.
My turn.
Yep.
All right. I think I'm gonna play the whip to start. And what this does, exile this card, so I'm gonna get rid of it entirely.
Okay.
To buy a artifact with a discount of 4.
Yeah, we got
So,
a crystal earring.
Discard. I'll put that up there. Yeah, I'm gonna take the crystal earring. Now this effect goes into effect right now. So it says draw up to 3 cards, right? 1, 2, 3, and keep 1.
Ah.
Right? So let me look at these 3. All right, I'll keep 1. You may return one of them to the top of your deck, and then discard the rest.
Okay.
Oh, keep. Well, this is kind of weird the way it's written.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's wrong. I may keep 1, right? So which is the one I return, and then discard the rest, which would be these 3.
Yep.
Is that how you would do that? Draw up to 3 cards and keep 1. You may return one of them to the top of your deck,
Discard the rest.
which would be 1 card, wouldn't it?
Right.
Technically.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
very
up
weird.
to 3
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah.
So if I only drew 2. So I actually think I get to keep the one in my hand, right?
Yeah.
All right. So then I'm gonna do that the right way. This one, I put that on top and then discard that.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's how it's interpreted.
That looks good to me.
So that goes here in the play area, and I'm done. That was a crazy card.
That was crazy. Oh, wow. That's good. Too bad I don't have enough of those things.
What things are you looking for?
Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Yeah, that's good. Eee. Eee. Alright, I'll just wait. I'll wait on that even though I want to do it. I'm gonna send this guy here with this car.
Okay.
He's driving out there.
So what would you like?
I can get 2 compasses, or
an
I
item.
could get an item for free. The lantern's kind of nice. Activate any base campsite.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And we have sturdy boots with a discount of, but that's like for 1 cost.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
It's like not really worth it. Or again, I could get 2
2 compasses.
which is pretty good as well. It's all so tempting. But I think I'm gonna take the compasses actually.
Yeah. 2 compasses.
Yeah, I mean that's worth. The thing is, the cards are worth points too.
Yeah, they are.
All right, I'll take them. That's fine.
All right, it's under your deck.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so slide that gold pan down.
Okay, gold pan.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So that's your turn?
Yep.
Wow, you got all your guys out already. You didn't waste any
I
time.
didn't.
Didn't waste any time. All right, so I will play the binos, and I will activate any tier 1 site. I'm going to activate this and grab 2 compasses.
Okay.
Your turn.
I am going to defeat that guardian.
Okay.
For 1, 2, 3.
3 tablets. Well, that's expensive.
It's very expensive.
1, 2, 3. All right. I'm going to play my army knife, which allows me to trash a card, exile a card, which I will do for this fear.
Okay.
And I will take a compass as my other one. Your turn.
Oh, I forgot I needed a tablet in order to do that. Whoops. Yeah, the rope is pretty cool too. Discard a card to draw 2 cards.
Oh yeah.
2 boot discount isn't too bad either. Sturdy boots.
Yeah, actually. That is really
But
good.
what I think I would like to do is... but I won't get it because I don't have the compasses. Darn it. Man. I didn't plan that well. I should have grabbed that other thing.
And the other thing.
And the other thing. I should have. That was not well planned at all. So this is like, placement with double boots is fine, but it's like, it's the only thing with double boots.
The only thing. Or,
I mean, you could take these too, I guess,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And he does give you a compass.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Yeah. Man, this is not great. All right, I guess I'll just spend $1.
And take the sturdy
To
boots.
take the sturdy boots.
Nothing wrong with a good
Nothing
sturdy
wrong.
pair of boots.
I was gonna go away too. I've been eyeing those boots. So
Oh, that's good. Let's hope you bring out something good for me.
you've got
That's
an
exactly-
automobile. Is that
That's
what you wanted?
exactly what I was looking for.
That's what I
Perfect.
would've taken.
Perfect.
Oh,
Okay.
stop.
Absolutely perfect.
I want to know how we get that, like thematically. Like, do we
Um,
find it?
The automobile?
Yeah.
No, you're calling it in. It's on the
Are you
ship.
just calling it in? It's
Airdrop.
on what ship?
Our
Airdrop.
ship is right off the coast of Arnak.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna. Okay. You know what? I could do that and get that. Is that worth it? One card.
Probably not.
Yeah, it is actually. It's probably more beneficial to do that. Yeah. So if I put a boat card, I can move my dude and actually just go here and take 2 compasses.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. This is not great. At all. This is so bad. I've only got like 1 coin's worth of money here. It's not good. Ugh, what a puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
See, I screwed up. Well, I didn't really screw up, but what got me was I need one of those tablets to play this card, and I can't. It's like not worth it otherwise, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I could play this for a compass, but that just gives me 2 compasses. And I could play this for a gold. I get 2 gold. It's like the max. I don't have another gold. You know?
Mm.
So I guess I'll start by just playing that for gold.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I'll buy a gold pan.
Why won't you buy the rope? That's a good card.
I know, but I'll just like cycle through cards, I guess. Alright, fine. Okay, I guess that's a good idea. Tap this.
Yep.
So I get 2 coins.
2 coins.
Buy the rope.
Buy the rope. You're going to have a great next hand, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
You're building for the future. That's the one I want. I keep bringing out all my cards. I can't wait to buy
I can't wait till you buy them.
that bow and arrows.
What are you doing with all these compasses?
I'm about to do it right now.
Okay.
You're about to see what I'm doing with all these compasses. Compasses. All right, so I'm going to spend 6 compasses.
Okay. Oh, you're going big.
I'm going big. I'm going to the second
What?
the second
Second
region.
tier?
I'm going inland, so it's going to take me 6 explorations just to get out here.
Yeah, it is.
And I will have to spend. I'm going to spend an automobile and a boat.
Oh, okay.
So I will spend my automobile,
So you're like driving out there and then like taking a boat.
and then
I
my
guess.
captain is going
He's
to
gonna give you the boat.
take us in the rest of the
Okay.
way. So I can acquire both of these with my explorer, right?
Very
So
good.
I get that plus a free coin
Okay.
right there. And now we're bringing out a level 2
Yeah.
exploration tile.
Nice.
Wow, look at those ruins.
Ooh,
That's
so
pretty cool.
Pretty.
Sweet. So that goes here. I'm going
Okay.
to earn an arrowhead and
And what is
a
protecting
ruby.
that ruin?
Just a guardian. A very weak one, actually. A beetle.
Okay.
A giant
What does he eat?
metallic beetle.
Well, at least you got the arrow you need to kill him.
Yeah, I do, actually. So you're up.
I've got nothing. Yeah, I'm so stuck. I'm just gonna get a compass.
There's your compass.
Thank you. And I'm gonna have to pass.
You're going to pass.
Yeah, I can't do anything with this thing.
Okay. So I'm going to just play that to get a coin.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pay 2 coins and an arrowhead
Very good.
to defeat or overcome
The beetle.
the beetle. There he is. Your turn.
I passed.
Oh, you passed. My goodness. I'm trying to think if I want to do more. I could do so much more.
You could go up that track again.
I could, but at what cost?
At the cost of a ruby and a tablet, actually.
That's actually a pretty good cost. But the problem is I don't have a card worth burning right now. Because the reward for
well-
my book would be to
Oh,
burn
I
it,
see, I
right?
see.
That's the only
Yeah,
thing I
yeah,
can
yeah.
do is move my
Right.
book. I don't have 2 of those in an arrowhead.
Got you.
And that's also a burn a book,
Yeah, it is.
a burn a card. So,
Okay.
all right. So that's not going to happen. So I'm going to pass. I think I accomplished what I needed to accomplish.
All right.
Round. So let's bring them in.
Okay.
So
Come on back.
Wow. So there's no more guardians on the board. We
No,
took,
no
we took them
fear.
right out.
We did.
They've been overcome.
They have.
So yeah, I'll let you manage that.
Get rid of
I can't
this.
reach it.
Get rid of that. Sorry, no gold pan.
Yeah. At least my car's still out there.
For now.
Yeah.
A stone key. Oh, I love stone keys.
Okay. All right. So let me shuffle these up.
Yeah.
Get ready for. I was able to get rid of my fear. I think I have one more to thin. One thing to note with this snake board setup, that's a little bit more. There's a couple of like little thematic things going on with this research track.
Yeah, explain that.
We've got our second assistant doesn't just get acquired throughout the track. They actually have to be rescued. So it's going to cost us 1 idol that's not been locked. So you have to discard it from the game. So you're giving up 3 points just to get that second assistant. Because they've been taken prisoner, so you have to free them, and then later on, as you get further up, there's like distressing news and distressing tales that will earn you. Actually, when you get magnifying glass up there, it will earn you a fear card, which is terrible that late in the game if you can get up that high.
Yeah.
But if you can discover the hidden temple, then you get all sorts of goodies. So yeah, you need to refresh your little adventure.
yeah,
I get
thinking.
the player
Oh, yes, you
1
do.
token.
There you go.
I get to kick us off for round 4.
All
Are
right,
you
do
ready?
it. Yeah, I'm ready. You're up, so what are you going to do?
Oh my goodness, I don't know. There's so much to do here.
I know.
And oh
And,
gosh, I don't really love that card. Oh my
and,
gosh. This is terrible. Oh my god, this is terrible. Wow. Yeah, this is actually quite terrible. So
Is it though?
it actually is. I'm going to play my binos to start. And I'm just going to take 2 compasses.
I thought you said your rhinos.
My rhinos.
I was like, what rhinos?
Yeah. My rhinoculars.
What do you use to see rhinoceroses in the zoo?
Really? Is that your joke of the day? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
All right. Anyway. Okay, my turn. I'm just gonna do. I don't want to do that. I don't want to lock up one of my people. That was fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use my lantern. This might be a bad idea.
Well, that activates a campsite. That's pretty good. I like that card.
It's a really good card. I'm just hoping I don't need a car in the future.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any cars. Well, I have planes though. Okay.
Planes will trump everything.
I'm going to get 2 compasses, please.
All right, there you go.
Thank you.
2 compasses to you.
Go.
Okay, I'm going to spend my Capitan and take a compass.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 2 boots to walk my little dude right up here.
Very nice.
To take this and then exile
There.
one of my fighting my fears.
Good.
Face
As
your
you
fears
go.
without hesitation.
All right. So what are you bringing out?
I'm going to bring out a level 1 sight.
Okay.
Oh, draw a card,
Wow.
which is
Get
good.
a coin.
Yeah, it's good. Get a coin
And
get a tablet.
Those like little Rosetta Stones.
They do. I love them. And we are facing an airplane and
that's not bad.
arrowhead giant Rodan bird.
Okay.
Yikes. Okay.
Very nice. Very
Not
nice.
loving him, but
Yeah, well, what are you
I
gonna do?
can deal. I can deal.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna take my airplane out, so I can place a archaeologist with a discount of plane. If discovering a new site, you also have a discount of 2 compasses. So I have 4 compasses. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna put out my boots.
You get a discount of how many?
2.
All right, so pay your 4.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
Get
And
these. Now I get to upgrade.
what did the cost to get out there? A boot,
was a
and
boot
a
and a
plane?
plane.
That's such a weird. Like you drop him off and then he walks the rest of the way.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So I can upgrade my spear to become a ruby.
Yeah, so
if I
that
want.
that symbol is
a weird
upgrade
symbol,
a
right?
tablet to a spear or to an arrowhead, or an arrowhead to a ruby.
I don't know if I want to though, because a lot of times to kill these things you need
You need the
arrowheads.
arrows, yeah.
So I'm just gonna not do that, unfortunately. Keep it. We'll see. Just watch. He's gonna need a ruby. For some reason. So I need to bring out a level 2, please. Can you grab me one?
Level 2?
Yep, up here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
I did discover this site just
Give
now.
it in my hand, please. Oh, wow, that's good.
Ooh, wow. He's cool.
Yeah, these level 2s are really good. They give you such
It's just
good
like the
rewards.
art is just so pretty. Like you
What are you
want
doing?
it upside. I don't know. I'm putting it out there.
Dude, that's just so bizarre that you just did that.
I don't know why I did that.
Oh, that's cool.
Is it though? See? Spear.
Yeah.
You needed it.
Well,
so.
or an arrowhead.
Arrowhead. Well, because I picture it's an arrowhead, but you're like building a stick. Like a...
You're building a spear with it.
spear
but
with
it's only this big. That's a really small spear.
it's just like
Just a
really
baby
tiny
spear.
spear.
Okay. One thing you should note is that you at any point, we never mentioned this, but at any point you can spend 2 coins
Oh, right.
to hire an airplane. So if you
To hire
ever
a pilot,
need
actually,
to hire a pilot. So if you ever need to do an airplane symbol, you can just spend 2 coins to do that.
Right.
Just to
Good-
keep that in mind.
Good point. Good point.
Yes. I'd love to finish out the way this guy's going, but I'm going to play this crystal earring. And when you play an artifact card and you want to use the text, you have to pay a tablet. That's the cost every time. And it's going to allow me to draw up to 3 cards.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Remember, like I did before, keep 1, put 1 down here, and then leave 1 at the top of your deck. So that's it. That was my turn.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm thinking, oh, well, I guess, no, I'll deal with this first. I think is what I'll do. So I am going to, oh, I could use this as well. Let's see, what do I need? Okay, so I need a boot, a tablet, and a spear. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my pilot, but I'm going to use her for the plane, which I'm going to use in place of the boot.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You can do that.
I can do that.
You can use a plane,
Yes.
a car, or a boat to pay for a boot.
Yes, so I'm like flying in with my plane over top of this dragon thing.
And you're dropping a
and then I'm
tablet.
like, I drop a tablet on you, and then I'm going to hit you with this tiny little spear.
Arrowhead. Very good.
And he's dead.
So you took care of him.
Okay. So
Very
there he
nice.
goes. And that's it. That's my turn.
All right, that was good.
Thank you.
That was actually really good.
epic.
Very efficient.
It's like a dragon thing.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Now, I don't have an airplane to do that.
Yeah, you don't, do you?
So I'm just trying to think of what makes the most sense here for me. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 3 compasses and a boat and drive my explorer right here. Right here, actually.
Okay.
Boom. And I'm going to take this and get a coin. 1 coin. And bring out a level 1 site.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah. All right, so that's going to give me
okay. Fear card.
fear card. When you get a fear card, you put it right in your play area.
It is.
That is very creepy. Yeah, that is really creepy.
Yeah.
I get a compass and another ruby.
Okay.
And we're going to bring out another big giant ant.
Wow. A giant ant. It's the ant.
It's the ant.
Scared me.
Okay, so now I got both of my explorers are locked in Mortal Kombat right now.
Okay. That's interesting. But you've got
I've got a lot of resources to
stuff.
get out of this, so I'm hopefully going to do that.
How that goes. Yeah, great. Okay, so I'm going to. I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to spend this ruby and this tablet. Oh, I still have a person here.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're not using that person.
Interesting. Oh, I kind of forgot about him. So I was so excited about this thing that I had going on that I didn't even do anything. Okay, but I'm going to pay this tablet and this ruby to go up this track the only way I know how. I'm going to the middle, so I'm not going to get any.
You just get 2
stuff,
coins.
I get 2 coins. So
Yep. Take your 2.
$2.
Okay, so I think it's probably prudent that I start fighting
I would say
some
so.
of these guys off, right?
I'm ready for this battle. Your guys are like locked in like the same area too. Like that guy couldn't like come help. Like he just had to go uncover something else. And
he's got priorities.
I guess.
I think what I can do is this doesn't do what I need it to do though. Yikes. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do, unfortunately, is get an arrowhead because I just don't have one. So I'll lock one of those guys in to get an arrowhead, which is very inefficient. But I need to pay an airplane, which I don't have one, so I'm gonna have to hire a pilot to fly me out to this guy with 2 coins, and then drop my arrowhead on him to defeat him, which is a reward I can at any time instantly exile a card, which I will do right now.
Okay.
To start getting rid of some of this fear that I've been accumulating. So
Yeah.
that's my overcome the first monster.
Yeah.
Now it is your turn.
I'm thinking about what I want to do. This thing is like this. The track here. It's interesting with like your second assistant because it's like, great, you get a second assistant. However, is it worth giving up your idol for? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think
it is and it isn't, I guess. But because I'm thinking now, like what I want to do. Well, for right now, I'm just actually going to spend these 2, and I'm going to grab this
2
bow
coins.
and arrows.
Buying a bow and arrows.
1 bow, several arrows, and that goes. Yeah, these look like French fries to me, but they're not.
Yeah, so those help you actually kill these overcome these guardians.
Wait, what?
Yeah, well, actually, no, they don't.
No,
they give you
this
bonuses,
gives you
exploration
compasses for the guardians that you either you're located
that
with
you've
you or they're
defeated.
on your thing. Because you have bows and arrows.
That's
You,
right.
like,
No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops.
So you're good there.
This goes on the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bottom of your deck.
I'm
So
good.
that was your action.
Yep.
So I have to try to get rid of this dude, and I will. I'll take care of that in a minute. But for right now, I'm going to spend a ruby and a tablet to move my book up here. And that will let me exile another card. So here's my second fear card.
Okay.
Exiled.
Nice.
Your turn.
That's good. Yeah. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I will place this guy maybe down here because I do need tablets for like lots of stuff.
2 tablets?
Oh, I could. Here's what I'm thinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could grab tablets,
Mm-hmm.
or I could go here. Never mind. I'm taking tablets. Okay.
All right. So I want to defeat this ant, but I need 2 boots. So I can pay 1 boat and 1 car to pay for those 2 boots.
Okay.
And 1 compass. He's defeated.
Very good. Nice.
Your turn.
Okay. Oh, wait. I went there, but I didn't pay a boot.
You need to pay a boot.
I'm going to pay this plane instead.
That works too.
So, just keeping it honest here.
No, somebody will keep you honest if you
I
don't.
know. I'm sure there's already a comment. She
Mhm.
didn't pay the boot. Sorry. Okay, so I will do this. I think I might use my Pathfinder's sandals
Mm-hmm.
and relocate this guy
Mm-hmm.
here and activate it. That I do
Alright.
not need to pay a boot for.
But you do need to pay a tablet to use that artifact.
Yes, I do. That's fine. Here you go.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play my army knife. Choose 2 different options, and I get to choose to exile a card, which I don't need to, but I will take a tablet and a compass.
Very good.
Your turn.
Okay, I'm going to first do this. I'm going to exile.
You know what? Make it a
what?
coin. Sorry.
Okay.
Coin, not a compass.
I'm going to exile a card.
Mhm.
Exile this fear card. And I'm going to get a compass.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to make sure I don't want any of these. Oh, move 1 idol on your player board from a slot back to your supply crates. That's good.
Mm.
Oh, I really wanted to explore next time, but
I guess that's
so
not
good.
happening.
Yeah, but it does give you.
It's pretty
It
good.
would give me a point. It would give me 2 points back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like worth 2 points in a way, potentially more. But this is worth getting 3 points. So, yeah, I'm just gonna save. I'm gonna save my moolah, my compass.
Does that mean you're going to pass?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
All right.
Go
And I
ahead.
shall pass as well.
Okay.
So that's it. Bring our
Alright.
guys back. Nobody gets any more fear.
Yes.
We are
We're fearless.
shuffling. Oh, you got to trash. You should
Yeah.
have drawn a card first because
Oh,
you
yeah,
just
that's
bought.
right.
Replace
So you
that.
do this.
Trash those.
These go away. Oh my goodness, and we're in the last round already.
Last round, yep,
Yikes.
already.
Okay.
This is moving along.
This is like so quick. Okay. Here we go. These all slide down. And they come out. Go. Oh, an ornate hammer. That's nice.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully, I've got everything I need to make this work.
3, 4, 5.
I think I do.
Do you?
Well, I think
Alright. Okay. I
this
get
is
the
yours.
timer.
You
Thank
finish this off.
All right, let's see what we're working with here. Oh, nice. Well, that's not that nice, I guess. Oof, I would really like to upgrade. I guess I'm not upgrading my person, I don't think. I'm not in that point of my research, I guess. You know?
Yeah.
Get a rope. Maybe I'll use my... No. Oh, that stinks. Oh, actually, it doesn't stink that bad. Sorry. Being very ambiguous. Well, the thing is, I have this rope, which is great, but it's a boat card. It lets me trash a card and draw 2 more cards. But I feel like I'd rather just use my boot.
Okay.
And get compasses. 5. Ugh. Or I just like hope for the best with this one. All right, I guess I'm just going to do this and try to see if I can prepare a little bit better. So I can use my rope to trash a card. Well, not trash it, but put it in my
discard a card, yeah.
Discard a card. I'll discard this car. Actually, do I want to discard that or the fear? The boot. So the only reason I'm really hanging on to this boot, to be honest with you, is because of that. But yeah, I'll discard the fear card, the boot. So discard a card. Now I can draw 2.
Okay.
That's my action.
Very good. All right.
Oh, yes. That's
Binos. Activate any tier 1 site. I'm going to activate this one to get draw a card, get a coin, and get a tablet. Your turn.
Awesome. I'm gonna do my bows and arrows. So I gain a compass for each guardian on sites I occupy and each that I've overcome, max of 3. I have 3. I get 3 compasses.
3 compasses. Perfect. There you go.
Thank you.
I'm going to... Dang it. This is so painful.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah, this is actually a really difficult decision, but I think I need to do it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Hold on. Thinking here. Yeah. Wow, that's brutal.
It's just so tight.
It is very tight right now.
You know?
So I think I'm gonna discard this to get a
Compass.
I want a compass and I want another compass. 2 compasses for free.
2 compi.
Compi. But my action is going to be to buy that 3rd one for 2
This one?
compasses. Yeah.
The inscribed blade.
Yes. What
What
this
does that
does
do?
is I get to research with a discount of either an arrowhead or 2
Oh, nice. Tablets.
tablets. So I'm going to discount. I'm going to research now with the discount of an arrowhead. So I'm going to pay 2 tablets and just slide him right up here.
Oh, that's good. And you get to.
Now I don't have any. I could the rules on this are you may get rid of a card,
So you don't
exile a
have
card.
to.
I don't have to from your hand to your
Yeah.
player, so I didn't want to do that. But I also get to draw a card as my reward from that.
Okay.
Your turn. If you at any point you have to draw a card, you get to draw cards, and you have none left, you don't get to draw cards.
Yeah.
So there's no
Right.
reshuffling.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
All right. So I'm gonna go up here and explore a site. That site.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pay 6 compasses. So expensive.
That
I
is
needed lots of
a ton.
compasses.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pay. I have to pay 2 boats. So I'm gonna pay a boat, and I'm going to pay a plane.
Okay.
That's my 3rd guardian here, and I will get these. I can upgrade something, and I will upgrade this tablet to a spear,
Arrowhead,
which is
yeah.
the next thing. Or arrowhead. And can you bring me out a level 2 site, please? And what do we have at the top here? What is that? Oh, it's like a weird Medusa owl head thing.
Yeah.
All right, but most importantly, look at all the stuff I get.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, where's your explorer?
Oh, he's over here.
So a coin, a compass, a tablet,
tablet,
and an arrowhead.
yes.
Wow, that's like a little of
Thank you.
everything.
It is. That's good. All right, and what do I have to fight?
You have to fight. Oh, that guy's easy. The
come
frog.
on.
The giant frog.
Yeah, he's weird. He's like, yeah, he's very weird. Okay.
All right.
All right.
That's your action.
turn.
Oh boy, what am I gonna do now? So I just did that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to pay one of my idols to move my magnifying glass up here and rescue.
And you get to pick from
Yep.
whichever.
So I've
you
got
would
one
like.
that turns boots into. I'm gonna do that. Boots and arrowheads.
Okay.
And leave him for you. So I just freed that one. That
All right.
guy. Your turn.
All right, so I guess I'll start by killing this thing
Mm-hmm.
or chasing away or whatever's happening. So here's a car and an arrowhead.
So you took care of that.
Yep.
Took care of that problem.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to spend a ruby and a coin and move my book up here.
Oh, nice.
Take that coin
Ooh, and you get to upgrade.
and I get to upgrade. So I'm going to upgrade this archaeologist guy to a gold. So now he, where he was spend a boot to get an arrowhead, now I just get an arrowhead with him.
Nice.
So it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. I could like make a ruby if I want to. Or I could play sturdy boots, which lets me place this guy with a discount of boots. Oh, that's kind of nice. Discount of 2 boots. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm going to do this. Discount of 2 boots. Or I could just get my ruby that way. Oh, it's all coming together for me. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to do that instead. So I'm going to pay my car and this boat on my lizard thing that I killed
Okay.
to go here and get an arrowhead
And a ruby.
and a ruby. Yes.
Sounds good.
Yes,
Sounds
yes,
good.
yes. Okay. Your turn.
I'm going to pay a plane and a car.
Okay.
And move one of my explorers here and take 2 tablets and a ruby.
Okey-doke. All right. I'm going to pay a coin and a ruby to go up my magnifying glass. Can you push them up there? And that lets me draw a card.
You get to draw a card. Yep. I'm going to pay another idol to move my book up here. And now what that gives me is a free artifact.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to take this one.
Okay.
What this one allows me to do is I pay 1 coin to activate any 2 different campsites.
Wow, that's good.
So I'm going to
What
take...
are you gonna
I'm going to take, just trying to see what I'm going to need. I think I'm good there. Yeah. Wow, you need so many of those stinking tablets. So I'll take this one where I just discard a card and get a ruby.
do? Okay.
I've got 2 of these. And then I'll take the... Should I take the double tablets?
Tablets are good.
Are they, though?
They're pretty good.
1, 2... Yes and no. I'll take tablets. Yeah, I'll take 2 tablets. I'm just trying to see how efficient this is going to be.
Oh, I can't do this. Darn it.
Did I want to do that? Yeah, I guess so.
It's so difficult once
All right.
you lock up your
Yeah, it
guys.
really
you know
is
what I mean?
tough. No, you know what? I'm not going to do the tablets. I'm going to take the arrowhead. I'm sorry. I'm going to take an arrowhead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My turn?
Yep.
All right, I'll just start doing this then. I'm going to move my book up 2 spaces, which is going to get me... can you move my book up to that thing? So I get to draw a card.
Draw a card.
Plus I
And
get to
you
discard
get
or
rid of a
exile.
card. Yeah,
I'll
exile
get rid of
card.
this sphere.
This is yours.
Thank you.
All right, you good?
Yep.
I'm going to now spend this guy to get an arrowhead, and then spend 2 arrowheads to move my magnifying glass up here, and that's going to gold him. Doesn't really do anything because he's already spent, but
Yeah.
either way.
That's still good though.
Your turn.
It's like theoretically I could move my magnifying glass up there to get that other guy, but it's not really gonna do anything. It'll get me like basically 1 extra point because I'm paying 3, I'm getting 4, and I get that guy, but that would give me potentially 3 coins and I could buy that journal. You know what I mean? Which is another point. So maybe I will do that. Maybe it is worth it. It's just like that, trying to figure out, like...
It's tough.
At the end of the game, is it worth it? You know, because it's just kind of like a point-for-point thing. I can't play my airplane because I have no more workers to place. And I can't play my sturdy boots because I don't have no workers to place. Darn it. And exploration. Okay, well, thematically, I guess it would make me feel a lot more fulfilled if I rescued that poor guy with all his money.
Okay.
So I'll pay an idol.
Pay an idol.
Move my magnifying glass up, please.
And now you have
Thank you.
this miner.
And I will cash them all in for money. So I get 3
3 money?
coins, yeah.
All right.
Thanks. Yep.
That's your third.
What?
Sorry. Okay, good. So I'm going to spend a ruby and a tablet and move my magnifying glass
Oh my
up here.
goodness.
I get a compass from
Oh
that.
gosh, you went up so far on that thing.
Yep.
Ugh. Yikes. So again, I could. Yeah, I'd be giving up too many points though if I did this in order to get a ruby. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, rubies are tough.
It's really, really tough. Yeah, it's really not worth it. I mean, unless...
I get a fear card, by the way.
What? Oh, okay. Why?
But because you get a fear card for being in arrow, but I'm just going to get rid of it, exile
with this,
it with
okay.
that for free.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking now. Do more math in my head. I could do this and get a ruby, right? For one of my coins, which would essentially I'm giving up 3 points to do that. If I could move my book up 1, I could move this guy, boop, like that. That gets me 1 point, and then I could get that thing, which is another point. So I'm still not making my points back by doing that.
So what's your point?
My point is I'm going to lose a lot of points if I do that.
Okay.
So I'm just going to buy that journal.
All of that for just buy the journal.
Just all that, just so I could buy a journal. Yeah, here you go. Just stinks that your stuff isn't really worth anything at the end of this.
I know.
Like, I'm never going to use this. That's okay. You are up. Oh, look at that.
What?
It's a theodolite. I can't see it from here.
Oh.
Looks like a telescope.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're so close here.
I know.
I'm just keep pushing up this track because that's what I need to do.
Can you?
I'm trying. I'm really, really trying. Believe me.
Oh, see, I could gold him.
Really trying here. So what I could do is...
Oh, and then I could go there.
That's so brutal.
Ooh, I might do this. Yikes. It's like you get to the end and you think you're done.
I know.
And then you realize there's so much more you can do.
There is a lot more I can do.
Surprisingly.
There actually is quite a bit I can do here.
Yeah.
I'm going to use this. This may be the worst move ever.
Okay.
But I'm going to go...
I can't wait to see what it is.
I'm going to go here and get 2 compasses. That doesn't ruin my game. Did I want to do that? No. I want to go here and get one compass and one arrowhead. Your turn.
Yeah, I'm thinking about, like, I just had this flash go through my head of, like, what I can do.
Oh, wait,
And then it was-
I paid a car. I can't go there. That's a boat. Shoot. Shoot. That's not
You don't have any
good.
planes?
No.
Well, then that's not going to fare
Well,
well.
then I'm going to just take my extra compass and we'll call it.
Call it a day.
Call it a day.
All right. So I'm like, I could move my magnifying glass up because I could still get that stupid ruby by covering this up, but I'm going to be net minus 3 points.
Right.
You know, moving up to that thing's only going to give me an extra 1 point, but it'll make one of these people gold and refresh them, so I could get $3 and get that weird telescope. But that only gets me another point, so I'm still technically negative 1 point. You know what I mean? What?
That's funny. That means that he's refreshed, because when I
Yes.
golded him, I didn't refresh him.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
So that changes
Does that
everything.
change the-
that
would you
changed
like
my
to
whole
take your
last
move
move.
back?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna put these two back, and I'm just gonna go with my boat here and take an arrowhead, because I need the arrowhead more than I need those things.
Does that help?
It helps a ton.
Okay.
That just won the game.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Why? Because I read the rules.
No, I forgot that refreshes them.
Yes. Oh, or I could move. No, I can't move my boat because I don't have money. Yeah. See. Yeah. What was I thinking? So I was like, I could move that up there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. I could probably. Yeah, I'm not like thrilled about this, but I think I'm gonna have to pass. It's just not worth it where I'm at on the track. It's
What
not
to
worth
spend?
it to like, because I would have to like spend this to get a ruby.
Wow.
I'd be giving up these 3 points just to move this magnifying glass up. It's not gonna do anything. Like, I don't need these people really upgraded or refreshed at this point. And like, I could buy that thing if I got $3, but again, it's gonna give me like 1 point at the end of the game. So unfortunately, I have my airplane, which is awesome, and I have sturdy boots, which is also awesome, but I have no workers, and both of these require workers. So that's it. I pass.
You're gonna pass.
Yeah, I'll get a compass just for consistency, because why not? Whoops. It's rolled right across the screen. All right.
And you pass.
I pass. I'm done.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I
So,
have more
let's
to
see
do.
Let's see you finish this thing
What
out.
say you?
Let's
What say you? So let me start with playing my army knife, maybe.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a tablet and a compass. We'll start with that. All right. And then my next action, since you passed, will be to spend an arrowhead, a tablet, and a coin.
Okay.
That will move my magnifier up here. That will give me a
Fear card.
fear card
Okay.
that I have to kind of consider what I'm going to do with that. I'm probably stuck with it, actually. And then I have an opportunity to take another tablet
Oh man,
Or-
you're really gonna make it up there, aren't
or an
you?
upgrade action. So what I'll probably do is
You killed
take the...
I can't believe you did that.
Why?
No, I'm just saying, like, it's a hard track. Like, you did that well.
Yeah.
I
that
wasn't
was-
really pushing.
That was tough.
Yeah.
I'll probably take the... See, the thing is I want to do the upgrade.
Though you are like suspiciously close to the supply.
What do you mean? Oh, for
Maybe I'm
taking
gonna
my
have to
stuff?
rewatch this.
Really? Do I want to upgrade an arrowhead to a gemstone?
Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I do that?
I mean,
I
you
could,
do.
right?
Do you? I guess. Are you not planning on going to the top of that thing?
Why? I mean, why? What would the difference be if I do that? So if I turn an arrowhead to a gemstone, right?
You won't have an arrowhead to go up to the top.
Who says I won't have an arrowhead?
I mean, maybe you will. I don't know. Will you?
I just need one arrowhead, so let's do that. I'm going to do the convert action.
Okay.
So that's going to turn my arrowhead into a gem, right?
Okay.
Why did I... Now I can't go to the top. What is happening right now? Now, I'm going to actually spend my gem and my thing to move my book up.
Oh, okay.
And that's going to refresh this guy.
Ah, I see. Okay.
And get me more points.
Nice.
Right? Because that's the reward, is to
Yeah,
refresh
yeah.
that.
That's
So
right.
now if I use that and I get my free arrowhead,
Yeah.
I can spend an arrowhead, a gem, and a compass,
Yeah.
and that brings him up to the top.
Yes. Into the 23 spot.
Now I get to look at these two and decide which one I want to keep. So here's an upgrade or a tablet. I don't have the upgrade, so I'll have to take the tablet,
Okay.
which is not ideal. I was hoping for something better than that.
Now what are you going to do?
So now I have a choice. I can try to push up and get, so I would need 2 tablets and a compass, a
Or
coin,
ruby. Yeah.
another arrow,
Yeah.
and a ruby. These
the
are all
way-
things.
Yeah. So the way this works for the folks at home
Yeah.
is that there are 3 like payment requirements that sort of correspond with, actually they do correspond with these lower level 2 tiles. And if you want to pay
Coin.
the corresponding cost, then you can get one of those level 2 tiles. If you want to pay 2 adjacent, like this one and this one, you could actually get the 6 if you want to, or this one and this one will give you that 6. If you've got all those resources, then you can actually get the top tile, but only if you pay all of the resources.
Mm-hmm. Which is problematic.
What?
I said it's problematic
Yeah.
for me. But I
For
can
you.
do this. Watch. I'll be sneaky here. I'll take
Okay.
a compass
And a coin.
and a coin. I'm going to put him up here and get another compass and a coin.
Oh,
Now
nice.
my 3 compasses, I'm going to buy an artifact.
Oh. Okay, this one. The stone key or the rattle?
Move your hand so I can read it. This one, because it's going to let me to bring him back
Okay.
to my supply crates. And he's worth 2 points.
Okay. I'm surprised you didn't get this one that lets you reactivate this guy and get yourself another arrow.
That would only been 2 points.
Oh, I
anyway,
guess, yeah.
right? And I could pull that back. So,
Yeah.
just slide
Okay.
those over for me. Please? I'm also going to spend, for my next turn, these 3 coins and buy that.
This thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that?
It's like a, look how it
Oh,
says
a theodolite. It's like a surveying tool. So this is going to go, this will go here, but it's worth a point.
Yeah.
So
That's good.
there, I spent all my stuff. All I
Okay.
have left is this silly tablet,
Yeah.
which is going to be worth nothing.
You could take that home and like put it in your office.
I could do that. That's what I walk away with. So,
Okay.
wow, what a way to end that.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. All right, I'm not super excited to see how this went,
No?
but that's okay.
Well, let me get out the score sheet,
Oh, okay.
and we'll score this up.
Okay. I'm really impressed with how well you pushed up that research track.
I raced up that track. All right, so
Okay,
you
yeah,
want
let
to
me
do that?
the honors here.
All right, so let's move those over, and then
Thank
you
you.
can do that right there.
Okay, and we'll do, whoops, this is upside down.
And the scoring is so easy in this.
Yeah.
So, first thing is the research track.
Yep, so you get 23
23 plus,
plus 5.
8.
Oh, 8, yeah.
so 31.
Okay, and I get a measly
4,
8.
5, 6, 7.
7. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Tiles? You didn't
Oh,
buy
and the
any?
next one is we didn't buy any of
Yeah,
those tiles.
so that's
I was
nothing.
just short of materials.
Okay, and
But I did discover the temple, which is what I wanted to
I like how you covered up my points on this. Nice try.
do. What is this one here?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, that's these.
Yeah, we're doing
Yep.
these ones.
Yep.
Do these first. Your idols. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15, 16, 17, 18, 22.
All right, so I got 3, 6, 9, 12, 16.
Okay. Your guardians,
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 points.
as do I. All right, and now your artifact and your tools.
All right, so basically take out your starter cards.
All right, or just take out all the ones with points, basically.
Yeah. Everything else other than your starter cards is going to be points.
Yeah.
So, 2. Oh yeah, and then remember we're going to have to deal with fear if you have them in your hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10?
10 points.
All right. And fear?
-1.
-1. Okay.
So let's do some math.
Pretty easy. Let's do math. Yay. 22, 33, 53, 60.
Wow.
20, 30, 46, 45.
55, 65, 75, 76.
Oh, I was on the wrong side of that. Nice.
Wow.
Actually, pretty close, actually,
Still,
considering you pushed up that track. And really good score for this side of the board.
That was very
usually
good.
we're like in the 60s
Yeah.
on the other side of the board.
Yeah, this was good.
So this is good.
Awesome.
All right, let's go talk about it.
All right. Expedition
Done.
successful.
Successful expedition, I would say.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised you made it up that track. This side of the board is so much more...
It's expensive.
It's a bit more expensive, I was going to say. I want to say difficult, but not necessarily difficult. It's just... Because it's just as puzzly on the other side.
It is.
It's just... It's not as expensive.
It just seems like on the other side, it ramps up incrementally as you would expect it to.
Right.
Where this side, you have to be a little bit more adjustable, right? In what you're getting.
Like
You're not
flexible.
You're not getting. Okay, I need to get more. Like you needed more and more compasses last time on the other side of the board.
Yeah.
Where I think on this side, you needed more tablets.
Yeah,
and arrowheads.
Definitely. Like it felt like this side was a lot more resource conversion to get what you need, which I actually really like.
I really like that. Yeah.
Whereas on the other side of the board, it was more like more compass engine building.
Just try to collect as much as you can. Yeah.
Which is great in its own right because again, the compasses obviously get you your artifacts and things, which are really helpful. But yeah, wow, what a puzzle this thing is.
This was a real good puzzle.
I was really surprised actually because again, we go into these things knowing that the game is popular, knowing that people like it, like all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I try not to get sucked into like the hype machine or whatever. So I'm always a little bit more critical when I've like seen a game around. You know what I mean?
When you hear a lot of talk about it,
Right,
and
exactly.
everybody's posting about it,
Right,
and
right.
we tend to try to stay away from a lot of the discussion from other reviewers because we definitely don't want to be influenced, and that's something
Right.
we really try to like
Yeah.
be pure about with what we're
Yeah.
what we have to say and how we're first examining a board game. Like I don't want to go into this saying,
Well, I would say especially before we've played it.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
especially
so it's like
then.
if we've played it before and then we want to have a discussion about it, obviously we do that all the time.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we want to go into these things kind of unbiased. And so I was thinking that this was going to be a lot lighter than it was. And I was pleasantly surprised by the degree of, not even like complexity, but the degree of puzzliness.
Yeah.
And it was really, really satisfying, but also I feel really accessible. We played this with one of your sons.
Yeah. Yeah, Aiden, who's 12.
Who's 12, yeah. And
this game is 12 plus, so it's like
yeah, it
right
was
at
like
the
right perfect
at the min.
Yeah. But this was like the first heavier game that he's played with us. And he picked it up right away, picked up the strategy, figured it out, and had a ton of fun with it.
Yeah.
And so we were just so happy to see that because it was one of those ones where it was kind of introduction to real board gaming.
Yeah, to like worker
Not
placement.
just like Roll for Adventure and the other stuff that we play with the kids.
And a deck builder as well, which
exactly.
is a little bit more complex to explain to somebody.
That's the thing. It has a little bit of everything, right? So you've
It
got
does.
your engine building, you have your resource management, you have some conversion stuff,
Yeah.
you definitely have worker placement, and you've got deck building. So I mean, it really is a good introduction as you're teaching the game or playing it with maybe somebody who's just coming into the hobby. You can kind of teach board gaming as you go through this game, which was really, really cool.
Because when you've got a lot of mechanics, but they're not overly complex, and they're not what you call it? What's that word?
What?
When they're
Fiddly?
yeah, fiddly. That's the word. You love that word. So when they're not fiddly, right? And there's a lot of games out there that the mechanics are fiddly. They're just like, oh my god, I got to do this, but if I do this, I have
Like,
to do that. And I have to
unnecessarily
I have to
complicated.
remember to do this because there's 3 different scenarios. You really lose a lot of people
Right.
who don't play these games all the time in those sort of fiddly rule sets. And this one doesn't have any of that.
Right.
And it's very refreshing sometimes to sit down, read a rule book, and then understand what it's saying, and you're like, is there anything else that we're missing here? Because it seems pretty straightforward. And then it is straightforward, and I do appreciate that so much.
Well, first time we played, we did miss a very big rule, and that was that you can only place your workers.
Yeah, you can't pull them back.
You can't pull them back,
You
you
can't
can't
move
place them
them
somewhere else.
to another location.
Yeah, that's
which
pretty funny.
It's sort of implied that you can, but you
Right.
can't.
Yeah. We and the way that we usually go about learning games is like we'll like read the rule book, and we'll each read it and whatever. We set the game up, and then we kind of start playing just like based on our understanding.
Right.
And we read as we go, and it was like we were like halfway through that game, and we're like.
I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Well, it was taking forever.
Yeah.
It was like an hour and a half in, and we were like at round 3.
Yeah, like this does not make sense. So,
Anyway,
but that's all part of the learning process, right?
it
And
is. It's super fun.
Yeah, but we enjoy that.
Yeah. So what else do you want to say about this one? I think that.
So I got to say, look, we came into this without any knowledge of what this game was about, right? And we had high hopes based on some of the buzz, but again, we try to temper that a bit.
Yeah.
But to be quite honest, just I'll be flat out say I love this game. Like this game is right in my sweet spot. Like it's
definitely.
not too complex, not like we'd like heavy, and like we can play any level of difficulty on a game, right? It could be the superest heavy game ever, and I'm fine with that. But I don't always love to play that heavy.
Right.
I like a good blend of theme and strategy.
Yeah.
And this nails it right in my sweet spot.
Yeah.
Like, this is exactly where I like to be
Right.
for this type of game.
Yeah.
And the art's beautiful.
It is. It's so pretty to look at.
The components are top notch.
Yeah.
Everything about this game for me is
It's A+.
A freaking plus.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I do. Like it's definitely in my top 5 right now.
Yeah.
It could be top 3.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. There's no question. Like I really, like we've played this a bunch of times in the last few days.
Yeah.
And I want to play it with 4 players now. Like
Yeah,
we played it
exactly.
with 2, we played it with 3.
three, yeah.
It plays 1. It's got a solo. I'll definitely sneak away and play that at some point. And it's got 4. So like, come on now. Like I really want to see how tight it is with 4.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that what I like most about this, aside from everything that you just mentioned, again, is that accessibility piece. Because more and more I think that we're sort of leaning towards these games that we can pull out and play with a wide audience. A large part of that audience being the kids now.
Yeah.
So the fact that we can play like more serious, heavier type of games, kind of pull them away from, devices and all that kind of stuff, and actually get to the table and spend some time with them, is awesome. Like, and nothing really replaces that. So if we can pull out a game like this and have that happen for an hour or two, that's
great. Yeah. And
hits
this
me
is
right in my heart.
Yes, so this is it hits you right in the feels.
It does, right in all the feels.
Now this is the type of game where you can bring out a younger gamer, or someone who's just
somebody
getting into it,
inexperienced
who
in
wants
the
to
board
try
game
something
hobby,
cool, because the theme will suck you right in.
Oh, it does,
It's just so pretty to look at.
Yeah.
And I'm finding more and more lately, the kids are coming down one at a time saying, I'm bored.
Yeah.
Because they're getting bored of these
Right.
devices. They've been playing on these things for like the last year with COVID and all that. So, like, this is a great. So as soon as they come down and say I'm bored, I'm like, all right, well we're just about to play a game. So there's your seat. I'll deal you in, and that's it. And this game, showcased extremely well.
Yeah,
for that.
Absolutely. So to kind of reiterate, summarize, this is by no means a kids game.
Right.
When we talk about the kids, unfortunately now they're all like almost teenagers.
Teen or right at preteen,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. But I think that from an audience perspective, I am more than happy to sit down with you and play this as as two heavy gamers, but also definitely one that will remain on our shelf for a long time, I think, because we can pull it out.
Doubt.
And it's like a long time. Forever.
I have no plans on removing this from our collection, so this is definitely staying around for indefinitely.
Okay, sounds good.
So,
I don't think there's anything else we need to say about it.
No, I think that's it. So, as always, we will leave lock the first comment or pin it, and please, asking if this video helped you to make a decision,
Right.
whether to buy or not to buy. If it makes you, if either way, if it swayed you either way, thumb it up, because we want to know that that you're actually getting value from that.
And if you disagree with us, that's okay too. So we want to hear about that. We love to engage in that kind of back and forth in the commentary and hear kind of what what maybe missed the mark for you with this one, because that's.
I'd love to know that. Yeah, I'd love to hear if you didn't like this one. What about it?
Right.
What was it about this game that you didn't like? Because
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time finding something I don't like about this game.
Yeah. Okay.
I really am. Like
Yeah.
I enjoy it that much.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
in case you didn't get that.
Yeah.
From me,
All
so.
right.
All right. So there you have it. The Lost Ruins.
Yeah. Just Lost Ruins.
Just no thing. Lost Ruins of Arnak. Really love this one. Definitely sticking around. So hope you enjoyed the playthrough. Thanks for watching. We shall see you next time.
I'll see ya.